So I kind of went backwards and I made dessert first. Now I'm making dinner. I'm making better than takeout chicken stir fry keto. It's going to be delicious. And yes, I'm still sipping on my tequila. So for dinner tonight, we have better than takeout chicken stir fry. I made a marinade with a half a cup of gluten-free soy sauce. You can use coconut aminos if you want. An inch of grated fresh ginger, 2 garlic cloves. You can use the pre-minced garlic, that's what I did. And 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You mix that all together. You put your chicken in there, put it in the bowl, marinate it for 30 minutes while we do the rest. And I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Okay, so while all that is marinating in the fridge, I have my veggies chopped. Let me show you what I have. I have 2 cups of broccoli, a half of a red bell pepper sliced. I have a cup of mushrooms and a half a cup of onion. And once the meat is done being marinated in the fridge, I'll use a little bit of avocado oil. You can use olive oil if you want. I'll stir fry the veggies, and then I will fry the meat. And also, instead of red pepper flakes, I didn't have any, so I am just going to use a little bit of chipotle powder. And I'm sure that'll make it taste really, really good. And then add a little sesame seed oil at the end, and it's going to be bomb. So here we go. All right, so here we go. Let's get cooking. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a pan or your wok. I happen to have kind of a pan wok, so that's what I'm using. And you are going to add your onions. Woo, hot. The broccoli and the bell peppers. You don't have to do the mushrooms yet. And we're just gonna stir that up for a few minutes until the veggies get, you know, soft but still a little crunchy. You don't want them like all mushy. So just stir those up. Then we're gonna take that out of the pan, add a little more oil, and cook the chicken. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my glasses. And I'm gonna add a little more oil. I have got my veggies in a separate bowl that I took out. I'm gonna go get the chicken. Got my chicken. And side note, when I made the marinade, I was actually only supposed to use half of it for the chicken, and then we're gonna add half of it in just a minute. So I actually made half of a recipe of marinade. It's right here to add, because I wasn't supposed to use all of it. So here's my chicken that's been marinating, and I am just gonna put it in the pan. We are gonna cook that so that it gets nice and brown. And then we are going to add the vegetables back and the mushrooms, the sesame oil, and the rest of the marinade. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So the chicken is done. You just cook it until it's not pink in the middle. It doesn't take very long, maybe like 4 minutes on each side. So I am going to add the veggies that I already had cooked in there. Get them all incorporated in there with the chicken. I'm going to add the mushrooms now. Those really don't take as long to cook, so you can add them in later. And then I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of sesame seed oil. 1, 2. and the half of the marinade that I was supposed to reserve that I had to make again. And I can just tell you that this smells amazing right now. My husband was just saying how good the kitchen smelled. And we're just going to cook that for a few minutes, and then it will be all ready to plate and serve. Maybe have a little more tequila with, because tequila goes great with Asian food too. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you for bearing with me. This, again, was only my second video of the Nashville Keto Gal. Follow me, tell all your friends. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. And thank you for watching. Have a great night. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, she forgot the pepper, the chipotle. So I am going to sprinkle just a little chipotle, maybe like half a teaspoon full in there, and toss that into the chicken. And now we're done and ready to serve. Y'all, this is going to be so good. I promise.